Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kent State's offense is on the field for the first time today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Looking for a man. It's Hutchison. Makes the grab. It's not. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Golden Flashes want to move quickly. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's going to run it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Golden Flashes have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Golden Flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw. It's Hutchinson. Under fire. Just threw that one way too far. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Creates a little room. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snap in the shotgun. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Kent State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Red Wolves offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the.
Picked off! What a play by this defense! Taking it the other way. Touchdown! Golden flashes. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. The run from the shotgun. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to go up top. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. New set of downs after the completion.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Hutchison. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, his head is spinning. They'll go to the counter. And some room to work. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line. A first down run in the red zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. So now it's second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes the catch. It's not. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Hutchinson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the golden flashes are rolling down the field.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Shoots it to the left. Finds his man. It's Aurora. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown! Golden flashes!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on third and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Trying to keep the drive alive. Shakes off the defender. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Shaw. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Bulls!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the move, it's Rodgers. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Hutchison. Throwing right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The golden flashes, racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Wilcox. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Red Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
they'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Arkansas State, 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cantrell. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Arkansas State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Hutchinson. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Complete on the shuffle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, those last 2 plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker. The Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Unloads to the right. Another incompletion on third down. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Off play action on first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. And the Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They believe in a large 4-down territory, and they go for it on 4th and short from the 47. He lobs one high down the left side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to pass, it's Hutchison. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Wilcox. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The play action fake. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Touchdown, Red Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
38, Kent State, 28.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Dropping back, it's Hutchinson. It's complete to the left. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The golden flashes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And the golden flashes, moving quickly to the line.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Right on the money. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
2nd down coming up.
To the air, it's Hutchinson. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Rushes on him. Got a man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Just keeps slinging it. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Motion from the wide receiver. The snap sets up the throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilcox. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Looking to throw, it's Hutchinson. Time to take a shot. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The offense will quickly use a timeout. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of time before he fires right. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
The Golden Flashes will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's all. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Red Wolves want to move quickly. Grab near the marker. It's Wilcox. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Got it behind the line. It's Shaw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. To the air. It's Hutchison. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. To the air, it's Hutchinson. Snagged in the middle, it's not. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Golden Flashes will hustle to the line.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure. I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Gives it to the back on the draw. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Hutchinson. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Grabbed in the middle, it's not. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sampson. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Golden Flashes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Wilcox. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Red Wolves line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage. It really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Hutchinson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, and he got 12 as he just got rid of the football. And the Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Red Wolves are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Flashes are in the hurry-up.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield is Hutchison. Grab near the sticks, it's Aurora. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rodgers. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the golden flashes are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
To throw, it's Hutchinson. Here's the pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Wilcox. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught behind the line, it's Wilcox. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking to throw again. Get it out on the screen. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The golden flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. Got his man. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Quick hitting end around on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the golden flashes, racing to the line in the hurry up. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Looking to get it in. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it. Inches away from the touchdown. Trying to power it in. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football. And the Red Wolves buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Shaw. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up.
There he goes. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Red Wolves. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Back to throw. It's Hutchison. Got his man quickly. Turning it on. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The golden flashes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. A quick pass to the left.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Back to pass, it's Hutchinson. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Aurora. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Yaw. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Going to the ground. Plows through the defense. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Dropping back, it's Shaw. Finds the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll try to get outside. Made a defender miss. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession. Touchdown, Red Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Kent State, 49.
He'll bring it out. It's Sampson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Scanning the field, it's Hutchinson. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the golden flashes want to pick up the tempo.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The golden flashes are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I love the job by the receiver there on the pro route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does, and he's throwing a bullet at you, there's a lot of guys that would be hesitant and they would want to wait for the ball. Not this guy. He went and attacked it and secured the catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly to the tight end.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The throw. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Back to throw. It's Hutchinson. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Lets it go to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the 4th quarter. Remember, you're still leading this ball game. You're still going to execute the same way, Palmer. Don't get frantic.
Don't get frantic, but I would like to see them stay aggressive, too. You put a touchdown up on the board here, and this goes back to being a 2-possession game.
Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.